Welcome to our review channel. Hello, my name's Leia.
My name's Keith.
Today we're going to be trying out different hot sauces. We have Cane's chicken here today in front of us that we're going to be eating along with the hot sauces. Honey mustard, ranch to eat in between them.
Most of these hot sauces we got at the World Market. A couple, I think maybe one or two from the local grocery store. But any of these you could find online.
Before we get started, we are new to YouTube and your support would mean the world to us. Make sure to like and subscribe so we can continue making videos.
Alright, Leia here is somewhat of a
Baby.
child when it comes to heat. I've arranged these in terms of the all-knowing internet's interpretation of Scoville unit. From mild, I mean, these have almost no heat, to ones that are claimed to be super hot. There are 4 in the middle that I haven't even tried, so hopefully the internet's not too far off.
First up, Skinny Habanero Hot Sauce.
Sauce Bay Skinny Habanero Sauce is rated at 2,500 Scoville units. There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's good.
This giant word at the bottom, turmeric, is one of the most prominent flavors in this. Just like, it'd be perfect for curry.
I definitely feel the heat like up front, but it's not bad. It's only like on the sides of my tongue.
For sure. Mm-hmm. It sits on the side of your tongue, goes away relatively quick. It doesn't envelop your mouth. It just kind of knocks on the door and says, "Hey, I'm here."
I like that. It's a little like sweeter.
It is. It is. What are the ingredients?
That's like my type of hot sauce. Sweet, but like a little bit of kick. And it's the first one.
Got that fruitiness from the habanero. Mm-hmm. It's nice. It's not a bad sauce at all.
It smells like turmeric.
I'm telling you, it's just a turmeric paste. It's not that it's bad. It's good.
No, it's a
good
flavor.
It's good if you like curry, because that's really what it reminds me of is curry. A little bit of
What would you rate this one?
A 1. In terms of flavor, like 8. But in
Yeah.
terms of heat, it's a 1.
So I would rate this definitely a 1 in spice, like Keith said.
Sure.
And it tastes really good. Yeah, I would also give it an 8.
I said 7, but yeah, 8's cool.
Okay, I said 8. I really like that flavor. It tastes really good on chicken. Next up, Queen Majesty Scotch Bonnet and Ginger Hot Sauce.
The internet says 9,000.
For reference, what is Tabasco on the Scoville?
A Scoville scale of Tabasco sauce is between 100 and 5,000. The first sauce was about Tabasco, and this is going to be slightly hotter.
Even though there's still packaging on it, I think Keith has already tried this one.
I have.
Shaky, 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 shaky.
Put a grip on
Oh,
it.
wow.
It's good. It's really good. It's very fruity. To me, anyway.
So it's more liquidy.
It is. It's a thinner sauce. So good.
You can definitely taste that ginger
Yeah.
pulling through.
The heat hits a little bit different than the other one.
It's thinner in consistency, so it spreads more than
For sure.
others with thicker consistencies. I like that. It's kind of hitting the top of the roof of my mouth.
I'd say personally, I feel like the fruit of this, I can't get over the fruitiness of this. The sweetness of the Scotch bonnets. I think it's a perfect next step from Tabasco sauce.
Okay, so I would rate the spice at a 2, and I would rate the taste at an 8. It has a really good taste.
Stop eating.
Rating.
Well, same.
Nice.
2 in terms of spice, and I think I agree, 8 in flavor. Next up, Arizona Peppers Organic Harvest Foods Organic Habanero Pepper Sauce. I'm not sure if it's organic or not, but I don't know, maybe.
I think it's organic.
I'll look it up just to make sure. Arizona Organic Harvest Organic is between 1 and 10,000 on the Scoville scale.
Keith has tried some of these hot sauces. I haven't tried any of them, and we both haven't tried this one.
It smells alright. It smells familiar. It smells like it it smells like it should be hotter.
Do you think sometimes the
I
smell,
smell organic.
sometimes the smell is misleading? Like sometimes it smells spicier than it is?
Yeah, I think this is probably a good case. I mean, if it says it's going to be 10,000, it smells like it's going to be 900,000. It smells organic.
It looks organic.
It smells organic.
It kind of smells like ketchup. I pour first and you pour. Since I'm a baby, I'm only gonna put this much because I want to get through the rest of the hot sauces. It's thick. It's like paste almost. It's like not dripping anywhere. Look how much he put compared to how much I
Yeah,
put.
well, I'm trying to taste it.
Cheers.
Looks like a racing shred.
I think I need to put more on there.
I think that's organic. Very salty.
I don't think it's spicy. Ooh, it's like building.
Sure. It does have that pepper build. If you've ever eaten multiple Thai chilies or habaneros or jalapenos, you can eat one, and your mouth kind of gets that equilibrium. And then if you eat another one, it's like you get a feeling of like just a little bit more spice.
It's kind of hitting the back of my tongue, and that's not my favorite flavor. I appreciate that it's organic and it's gluten-free if that's what you're looking for in a hot sauce, but for me,
I think most sauces are.
it's not my favorite flavor in a hot sauce.
I don't mind it. I'd probably eat it again. I'd probably eat it with fries maybe. Overall, I'd say this is definitely a step up from the Bonnet in terms of spice. But I'd say personally, I'd give it slightly lower of a rank because I'm not really a vinegary ketchup guy. And I've got that issue with most hot sauces. If they lean on vinegar to be like the fucking delivery, the messenger, I'm probably not gonna rate it as high as I normally would.
So what's your
that,
rating?
like, fruitier. 7, I think.
For flavor?
Yeah, what did we put the...
1 and 2.
So in terms of spice, it's probably a 4, maybe 3.5. I'd say 3.5. In terms of flavor, I'd say 6. It's not horrible, but it's just not my preference.
I would give it a 4 for taste. Spice, it's definitely a step up. It's definitely a 3, and it builds, but that's just not my favorite flavor for hot sauce. Sorry. Next up is the Torchbearer Garlic Pepper Sauce, Carolina Reaper.
What do you think of the package?
Are those so...
It's pretty gimmicky.
They're little garlic stuff. The Reaper's killing the garlic.
Killing the taste buds, I think.
So cute.
The internet claims this is at 116,000. So the last one was at 10,000. This is 116,000.
It's a big step up. If this ends up being really spicy, the smell is very deceiving because it doesn't hit you.
There is garlic in the garlic sauce.
And garlic.
And garlic.
It's definitely a
It's a thin
thinner
sauce.
sauce. So caution when pouring
Just maybe,
if you're
use
the
it
type to pour onto the wings. Cheers. That's so spicy.
Don't laugh and fucking breathe in the thing. Just try to get through it. You look like you're sad now, and I don't know if it's because it's good or bad.
Oh my god.
You know those people that cries are like happy stuff?
That is a huge step up from the last one.
It is definitely slightly spicier. What if I'm biased? I've just had too many spicy things over the
It's-
years.
Way. It's like the last ones are like an equal step like from each other, you know? And that one is
It tastes like a roasted garlic or something in there. It's so good.
I don't know if there's cream in there, but it almost tastes creamy.
Good.
I'm not eating any more of that.
That's such good flavor. It's good. It's probably my favorite. I give that a 9 at least. heat, I'd probably give it like, I don't know, 6 maybe.
Oh my god.
I think what I like about it most though is the flavor. So after the flavor's gone, it dissipates, the heat still continues to build in your mouth. It's nice. In terms of heat, I'd probably give that a 7. Flavor, at least a 9, maybe 9.5. It's probably one of the best hot sauces I've ever eaten.
I'm speechless. No, okay, so when I first had it,
It's going up too. It's like every time I think it's over, it gets a little bit hotter, and I'm like, maybe I'd give it a 7.5. Maybe I'd give it an 8.
I keep trying to talk, but then the heat just like comes back. I'm like, okay, I'll drink more Coke, and then it's gone. And so I was like, okay, I'll talk about it now. And then and then it just like creeps forward.
For sure.
It's a very forward, like frontal spice.
It's honestly, yeah, be careful.
Careful around your eyes.
It's really good, man. I really like it. I'd probably eat that a lot.
For me, this is one of the hottest hot sauces I've ever had. Not saying much because I'm a baby when it comes to spice, but I'm still like, it just like is in waves. I'm like sweating. The flavor is really good. Like I said, it's almost like creamy. And that garlic, if you like garlic, that's a really good flavor. Let's do ratings.
In terms of heat, I'd give this probably a straight 7. Originally, I would have given it a 6, but the heat's been building since I stopped eating it, which is good. Flavor-wise, I'd say probably a 9. I really, really like the flavor of this. I'd almost give it 9.5.
That's really high. It's high for Keith because he doesn't like anything. He's very picky. So my rating for the Torchbearer sauce is the spice and the taste are both a 9 for me. I'm not very good at spice, so that's why it's so spicy and it kind of snuck up on me. It also pours very fast, so I think I put too much on my piece of chicken and overestimated or underestimated how spicy it would be. But the flavor is good.
Alright, next up, another one that I haven't had. This is called Hellfire Hot Sauce. Fear this. It is rated at 700,000.
Okay.
Yes.
I feel like I'm getting the same feeling like I'm riding a roller coaster, like getting nervous and, and anxious about it.
Yeah.
But once I'm done with it, it feels good to be done with it.
Smells tomatoey, smells smoky.
Smoky. Oh, it smells, yeah, I can smell that vinegar and the tomato. It smells good. Oh, wow.
It's got like chunks of
It's
it.
very thick. That's like,
It's very chunky.
yeah.
It almost looks like it was like blended.
I'm just gonna eat that much because I really want to survive the next two. So, consistency, very chunky. It kind of looks like a homemade.
Yeah. I feel like those sun roasted tomatoes really come through. So that's what I'm saying. 700,000. You fucking kidding me?
It's spicy.
It's not spicy.
It's spicy. It's not kicking
It's all good.
me in the face as hard because I didn't put as much on, but
I'm just saying I don't eat spicy.
this guy.
I'm not trying to prove a point. I'm just not getting the type of heat that I would expect from something that's labeled 700,000 Scoville units. I'm thinking maybe 70. I don't know.
The taste, if you like that sun-dried, like almost sweet tomato-y sauce, not that super acidic, it's a good flavor.
Makes me think of pulling a tomato off a vine. Pulling out of a garden.
It almost has
Heat's
the
creeping up.
consistency of like pizza sauce. Yeah, it's like spicy pizza sauce.
Yeah, he's starting to creep up a little. I'm starting to really wrap the tongue. Yeah, no, that's
Is it building?
yeah. I mean, if I have to eat that much to feel spice, it's probably something that I'm gonna be able to eat. You know, pretty like that hot sauce. It's really building now. You know, it didn't seem like it was so bad, but it's really starting to pick up. And honestly, it's completely wrapped around my tongue. So flavor-wise, I don't think this one is as good as the Reaper garlic sauce. In terms of heat, I didn't think it was anything until the second bite, which was like doing a shot of it.
What would you rate it?
Heat wise, right out of the gate, you can probably eat enough of it. I'd say probably maybe 6. Currently, with as much as I ate, I rate it at least a 7.5. So I'd probably just keep it at 7. It's probably about the same heat, I want to say, as the Reaper garlic.
If it wasn't for the sun-dried tomatoes, I don't think I would like the sauce as much, because I don't love tomatoey hot sauces. I think I would rate this an 8 in spice, maybe a 7 in taste. Not my favorite though.
Next up, the Reaper.
Super cute.
But it does come with its own mask.
I know we don't give the packaging a rating, but this packaging is a rating 10. Bit gimmicky, but it makes you want to buy it. I mean, it worked. And I think this is like the cheapest one.
So this is rated between 250,000 and $1 million.
So it's thinner.
It is. It's thin.
This piece? My piece. Don't touch any more hot sauce on my piece. I knew you were gonna dump some on my piece. I know you too well.
I just think that it's not very entertaining if your baby pussyfoot it around. Yeah, exactly. I really like the smokiness of this one. It's smoky, but not like 6-hour smoker smoke. It's subtle. Picks up in the back. Sits there for a second.
Just give me a second. I'm like salivating. It's spicy. It's very spicy. Ooh. It's almost like sweet and smoky at the same time in the beginning. And then it's just, I don't even taste it anymore. It's just heat right now.
I don't really get any heat. I don't know. Maybe I'm immune to it because I eat so much of it.
After the first like smoky sweet flavor and then the heat just like bowls over, for me it just kind of stays. It's not getting any hotter, but it hits high.
Want some more?
No, I don't think my heart can take it.
This is one of my favorites. Flavor-wise, you're looking at 7.5. It's nothing extraordinary. It's your typical smoky hot sauce. Goes good on just about everything. In terms of heat, I'd give it probably an 8. In terms of heat, I'd say it's like a typical pepper, a typical habanero. The more you eat, the hotter it just kind of builds, and then it just kind of like sits there.
For me, that flavor is really good. For the 2 seconds that I tasted it, it was it was really good. I would give that flavor a 7. Spice, I would give it a 9. It's just like it's not even a slow creep. It's just a boom, sweet and smoky, and then boom, spice. Last but not least, Melinda's Trinidad Moruga Scorpion Pepper Sauce. Oh, I think I went into that too hot. It smells vinegary. Or I should stop saying vinegary. It smells acidic.
So I looked this up on the internet. It says the Scoville rating is between 1 and 2 million.
It's it seems like it's a bit
Runny.
thinner. Yeah, runny. So it smells acidic, probably coming from the tomatoes, not necessarily the vinegar, or like Keith said, the lime juice.
I want to say it's more citrus than vinegar, but I don't know what's in it, so I don't want to. Oh yeah, there's more citrus and there's nothing in it. Yeah, lime juice. So, and citric acid.
Cheers.
Don't touch it. Worst.
Yeah, a little sweet. I can definitely taste that lime juice.
This is my taco sauce, I think.
I'm not getting too much heat.
I don't know if it's because we've tried so many things that we're like immune to hot sauce now. I think maybe the Scorpion itself is 2 million Scoville, but I don't think the sauce is. I honestly don't feel the heat at all.
I feel a little kick, but not nearly as much as the last 2 or 3 that we've had.
This tastes closer to Tabasco sauce than it does to some 2 million Scoville unit blow your mouth out sauce. So let's say scale of 1 to 10, flavor wise, like I said, I've already eaten a bunch of it, so flavor wise I'd say an 8. But heat wise, 6 maybe.
I would give the taste a rating of 6. I don't know. I think maybe I expected something different. And the heat, same. I would give it a 6. Okay, let's start off with you, honey. What's your top 3 hot sauces that we've tried today?
My top 3. This is my new favorite. It's a perfect combination of flavor, of heat. It's almost nostalgic. The flavor's so familiar and I can't put my finger on what it is, but it's so good. The Reaper, I don't even know if I could find a better smoky sauce for $5. And just for flavor and to keep in the cabinet, Scotch Bonnet. This doesn't have any overbearing heat and it is a little runny, but it's always good to have on hand to offer the people that are less likely to like your heat.
All right, my top 3. My number 1 is the turmeric one. I like it because it tastes like it would go in curry, and I like that curry taste, and it's just enough spice. 0 to no spice, just a little bit. My type of hot sauce. My second favorite is the Scotch Bonnet. It's just a little spicier and they're kind of similar. I think this one's a little sweeter. My third favorite, I can't really eat a lot of it. I really liked this taste. If this were just like a little less spicy, I would really like it. The taste is like this creamy, like rich, garlicky flavor. Maybe one day I'll be able to not cry over it.
Thanks for stopping by.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.